are happening from outside to influence the DNA. So here is the experiment. This very unique DNA is now placed within the range of the field of a human heart that we described in an earlier episode. Every human heart, if you recall, has a field of energy that extends beyond the physical heart for a distance between 5 to 8 feet. And that field, it is an electrical and a magnetic field that we can measure with conventional equipment. So the question is, through that field, is the DNA influenced by the emotions of another person? Can our emotions actually influence the DNA in our bodies? Before I tell you the experiment, let me just share a little bit about why this is important. Human DNA, when it is in our cells, it is coiled in very specific kinds of ways. And what scientists have found is that in the presence of certain emotions that we would call negative emotions, and I don't really like to use that term, but I'm going to use it to be clear on what we're talking about. So when we talk about emotions, for example, of anger or hate or jealousy or rage or frustration, those that we would typically consider as negative emotions, they have an effect on the DNA within our bodies. And the effect is that in the presence of those emotions, the DNA is actually, the coil is tightened. It's tightened like a little knot. And that's important because when it is tightened in this way, the DNA does not express to its fullest capacity. So the negative emotions tighten the coil and prevent the DNA from expressing the fullest capacity of whatever it is that it is expressing, whether it's our immune response or our anti-aging hormones or whatever it is. The DNA simply cannot do its full complement of what it's designed to do. So from this description, you can probably imagine what the positive emotions do. Positive emotions actually loosen the DNA. They relax the DNA. So these are the emotions of compassion, gratitude, appreciation, for example. Those kinds of emotions actually relax the DNA within our bodies and allow that fullest expression. Knowing this, the scientists wanted to see what effect human emotion from one person would have upon DNA that's not in that person's body, but it's in this special container that was designed. So that's the experiment. Here's what they found. The human DNA was isolated, and in the presence of the positive emotions, in the presence of the gratitude, appreciation, love, and compassion, what happened was the DNA actually began to relax, and it relaxed so much that it began to unwind itself. The two coils began to unwind as if the DNA was about to replicate itself and produce a new strand of DNA in the presence of positive emotion. All that was happening was gratitude, appreciation, care, compassion, and the DNA was responding in such a positive manner that the DNA acted, again, as if it was about to reproduce itself in a new, vitalized, healed state. So this is something that scientists were not expecting. So now we've seen the results of these two experiments. In the presence of the positive emotion, the DNA is relaxed. In the presence of negative emotions, such as anger, hate, jealousy, rage, the DNA was tightened like a little knot. It coiled up very, very tightly. And this is telling the scientists something that we've never seen demonstrated under laboratory conditions before. Anecdotally, it may have been suspected, but this is the first time in a laboratory environment that we could actually see human emotion intentionally created by those trained to create very specific kinds and very specific qualities of emotion. The human emotion changed the shape of the DNA. It changed the ability of the DNA to fully express the full complement of what it is, whatever that DNA is expressing. So I'm going to share with you now directly. I want you to hear from the scientists. Quote, individuals trained in feelings of deep love and appreciation were able to intentionally change the shape of the DNA in their bodies. And they went on to say that human emotion produces effects which defy conventional laws of physics.
Wow.
Thank you. So interesting, right? Very interesting observation. So I'll repeat in the sense of the gist of this experiments. So I'll start with the second experiment where he said the human DNA, we found that the human DNA has the human emotions have an effect on the expression of our DNA. In the presence of positive emotions, the DNA loosens itself, expresses itself fully, expands itself. In the presence of negative emotions, the DNA contracts itself. And that's why it is not able to express itself fully. So that means it is not able to live its full potential, full probabilities. Now, the earlier experiment showed that the DNA has an influence on that. We are made up of DNA. Human body is made of DNA. And the quantum field is made of photons. And the DNA has an effect on the photons, right? So emotions has an effect on the DNA, and a DNA has an effect on the photons. So that means that a human emotions has a direct effect on the photons. That means the photons is the world, the quantum field is made of, right? And the world, the stuff, the world around us comes from the quantum field. So that means our human emotions has a direct effect on the world around us. And that's why we say when things change inside us, things change around us. Life is not happening to you. Life is happening from you. So thank you, Navki. We can, if you, anything you want me to repeat or anything, otherwise we can go to even Q&As.
I think we can move to questions and answers. Very clear, very beautifully explained. It's mind-boggling at one level, but once you understand, and you also understand from an emotional language, you know, why is a mother able to put her baby to sleep, the way she breathes, what is a calming influence of a certain person around your, it all just makes so much sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Friends,
and even
just a minute, the YouTube stopped, but we have again started the broadcast. So if anybody is on YouTube, so please connect. There's another live broadcast, so please tune into that broadcast. Please choose that new broadcast. Yeah.
Let's go to questions so we can take as many as possible. Shiva, would you like to talk? Unmute yourself.
Time, so I can.
See. Very good. Very good. Shiva is unmuted, but
Hello.
can't.
Hi, Nav.
Hi.
Hi, Shreans, sir.
Hello.
Just give me, I'm on my video.
Yeah.
Am I visible?
Yeah.
It's getting some effects. I'm just getting some effects. Like some settings have changed.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's fine. Pirates are welcome.
I don't know how it came. But
it's okay. You're looking good.
So first of all, thank you so much, sir. I have heard you about one of my relatives. Like attend this workshop, so you will feel something like you can gain so much. So first 2 days I didn't attend it. I watched the YouTube videos, and later I thought I should attend this MPH program without miss. Like I'm doing night shift, so it's from night 7 to morning 4:30. So I couldn't able to attend the morning session. So I am attending 5 to 6, and in the 7 to 4 while I'm working, I'm listening to all the Q&A section. So I was hoping, I am thinking today, so I could get a chance to talk to you. So now I'm thinking whole day, like today I should get a chance to talk to you, and I got that chance. Sir. Thank you, and I'm so grateful to be here.
Shiva, would you ask your question, please?
Yeah. So, sir, while meditating, sometimes I don't feel in that state. Like my thoughts are always coming and going. Like when I focus on again on the breath, and again it changes from that state. But
So how it is, this is how it is. It's all about practice, and this is how we have that. That's why we call it the monkey mind. So that's why you focus on the breath. So when you're breathing, when you're really on your breath, you stop your thought. But again, thought comes up, and your attention goes to your thought. So this is purely a practice. There's no shortcut to it. The only shortcut is practice, right? So all you have to do is just continue practicing it, and sooner or later you will be able to master it. It's just practice.
okay,
Yeah.
sir, the breathwork we can do anytime, like anytime, anywhere. If you want to do anytime, you can do for any
Really,
how much
empty stomach, that is important. You can do
empty stomach. Okay,
at
okay,
least
sir.
2 hours gap before your last meal minimum. Yeah.
Okay, okay, sir. That's all.
Thank
you,
you.
thank you, sir.
Thank you, Siva. Alicia, you are unmuted. Hi, hi. Can't hear you, can see you, but can't hear you.
Unmute yourself. Alicia, unmute yourself.
Still can't hear you. Unmute your mic. Still can't hear you. Please unmute your mic.
We can go to next in the meantime.
Yeah. Komolika, would you like to come in? Unmute
Yeah,
your
sure.
mic.
Am I audible?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Hi. Hi, how are
Hi.
you doing?
Good to see you.
Yeah. So, I wanted to ask a question regarding yesterday. So, I had the experiment showed about the water experiment, and there are a few water manifestation techniques also that you can write and put it on a bottle for override, and you can drink that water. Does these techniques exist? And like I have heard it in many sessions or something like that. Does it exist or it's just like that only?
No, it's true. This is called a water jumping technique. So you can, so before you sleep, you can hold the water, and while holding the water, you can visualize, have your intention, feel it, and even you can write on the water and go to sleep. In the morning, you get up, you drink the same water, or you can take a little bit drink water that time, and the remaining can water drink in the morning. So as water stores memory, it magnifies your intention. And it affirms, the moment you get up in the morning, you know what intention you slept with. So you can form these rituals to actually help you, and it works. Yeah.
Is it actually like necessary? I have to put it once before sleeping at night, because I have made one particular bottle. I've pasted the slips on that, and it's necessary to write it again and again as an affirmation or something like that.
It's not write it once. What is more important to hold the water, think and feel it before you, whenever and then drink the water, or then it will really work.
That's all I wanted to ask. Thank you so
Again,
much.
50% of the world is water, 70% of body is water. And when you keep drinking a similar water, you also in a way, you are also reforming your intention.
Thank you so much for the work you're doing. Literally, thanks. Really, thank you.
Thank you. Vidya Shri. Unmute yourself, please. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, Vidya.
Yeah. Hello. My name is Vidya. I'm from Bangalore.
Yes.
My question.
Krisha, you can keep the chat open for everyone. Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I have recently, from last December, I have joined this Pyramid Valley meditations. From there, I started meditation, and there is so much of so much of difference in my life or body. One question I have that nowadays when I sat for meditation, I feel sleep. I'll totally go like this, or I'll just forgive myself, and I think it is sleep, or whether I don't know it is sleep or something else. I just wanted to know that whether we'll sleep or what is that. I'll go for sometimes I'll go to like this and I'll sleep. Then I'll get that I'll come to back my conscious. Is that okay with the meditations or?
Yeah. So let me answer. So you lose your body consciousness and you move beyond body space, and that is the time we are actually entering and no mind state. So this is a great state to be in. And bottom line is, during the end of the meditation, you feel so relaxed, peaceful, calm, joyful. And so it's a great state to be in. It's really working. It's not sleep,
Okay, then few minutes I'll get conscious. Then, and one more question is that rule that we have to sit with a straight back straight and head straight, or with the hand like this? Is it compulsory in meditations?
See, nothing is compulsion, but it works better, because when you're back straight, that is where the energy flows to the spine. Also, you're more conscious, you're more aware, and but you can take a back rest, right? What is more important, the asana is called Sukasana, and when you close your eyes, when you cross your hands, cross your legs, 80% of the energy outlet is through your eyes, 10% is through your hands, 10% is through your legs. And you close your eyes, cross your hands, cross your legs, you form an energy circuit. When you are meditating, you're drawing a lot of cosmic energy, then the energy flows inside your body. And that is the healing energy. That is where is the primary medicine. It is called the original medicine. And that is going to heal you at all levels. So the whole idea is to conserve your energy during meditation. And this posture helps you to conserve your energy within you.
Okay, that's what I wanted to sit straight. I want to sit straight always the whole meditation, but somehow recently, before I was not like this. I used to sit straight, my head used to be straight, but nowadays I'm just going like this, which I don't want to do that.
That is okay. That is okay. If it's naturally happening, that's fine.
Achha, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vidya.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ramya, are you there? Ramya.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you. You can switch on your video if you like.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Okay. I experience this uncontrollable mind chatter whenever I'm alone.
What you do, and then go ahead.
Yeah, I live in Bangalore, and I have been practicing meditation for the last 2 years. I got introduced to meditation through one of Patriji's videos, and ever since I've been practicing. Now, until 2017, I was fine. But in 2017, from then onwards, I've been experiencing this uncontrollable mind chatter. Whenever I'm alone, my mind is restless. And in the mornings when I want to get up, I am awake by 5:36, but I feel chained to my thoughts and I'm unable to get up and get into action and keep my focus on my work.
Right.
I'm still trying to figure out how to control my mind chatter.
So that's what meditation is for, right? That's what do breathwork. Breathwork will also help you, right?
Okay.
Breathwork, meditation, both will help you a lot, and that is what meditation is actually for: to silence your mind, to calm your mind.
If I've been working, I have seen a few benefits. Though my mind is not under control, I have seen other benefits, like I have chronic wheezing. My wheezing is under control, and my relationship within my family has improved. My cordiality with someone I wasn't getting along in my family has improved.
Nice.
I have transformed myself. I have been able to transform her feelings towards me, but I am unable to overcome this mind chatter and get into focus. I developed phobia for cooking because I was very stressed about cooking. And until 2017, without ever having been introduced to meditation, I was conditioned to living in the moment, always happy, always cheerful, always wanting to give joy and experience joy. But somewhere along the line, I developed the understanding that the more I want to give, the more people expect, and I'm failing their expectations. And I lost my sense of purpose. And I stopped wanting to get up because I was unable to deal with some things.
Right.
So now I want to restore that zeal for living.
Right, right. So perfect. So do meditation, do breath work. Maybe you can do breath work thrice a week. That will help you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Ramya.
Thank you,
Bharati,
Shreans. Thank you,
thank you.
Navkirat.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Bharati, can we move to you? And after this, can we take Alisha Keshav, please? I know we've been getting requests for the last few days. Bharati, yeah, you're unmuted.
Hi, Navkirat.
Hi.
Hello, friends.
Hi.
Hello.
It's a great opportunity that I got, and it's a nice session. And believe me, this is my first meditation. I have never been doing meditation, though I'm very religious and spiritually bound. But I've never done meditation. And I'm from Bangalore, and I'm a software engineer. And my question is that I have a few questions, and these number of days that I've attended the sessions are really very mind-blogging, and it's a new world that I have really been experiencing. And my first question is that I'm not able to, when I meditate, I'm not able to get into those transition of state. What you say, feel happy, feel gratified, or feel loved or express love. So I do not feel any of those. So how do we, or is it very early in the stage of meditation that I'm expecting those, or how is it?
Yeah. So it will happen. It will happen with practice. At least the affirmations, at least your thought is not going to any old memories and old things. At least and that is the practice. And that practice is really the mastery of our thoughts and emotions is the highest form of human mastery. So I mean, everybody is at a different stage of mastery. If you ask me, I don't think I have mastered that. So we are all work in progress, and as you practice more and more, you'll get better and better at it.
Okay.
Yeah?
And I have another question. When you say we can manifest things, or you say, use the word we can create, we are the creators of what we want. If I have to say, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says he's the creator and we are just the catalyst of whatever happens around us. So it is time bound, and it's things have been written down or been very much in action, but we are just the catalyst for anything that happens around us or in the event. Though I believe that the amount of amount of effort that it put in is what is the result that we get. But how do we get along with this thought of Lord Krishna?
So again, a lot of times we interpret Gita the way we want. If you really want to know Gita, then read Ashtavakra Gita, or you can. There also on YouTube Ashtavakra Gita. That is the right interpretation. And wherever Krishna says I, main hu, just replace that I with me, with you. So he does not mean I to himself individually. And he also says that you are God. So you also are God. He says I am God, but you are also God. So when he says I, that means your inner source. Your inner source is the creator. Is the ultimate. Is your ultimate resource. Your source is your ultimate resource. So we have to interpret it the way we like. A lot of time the religions have interpreted the way it works for them. So we don't know what is the right interpretation we are reading. But the perfect interpretation of Gita is Ashtavakra Gita. So read Ashtavakra Gita,
Yes, I'll do that. And another thing about
Krishna Gita is a master talking to a disciple or to a student. So there are two different levels of consciousness. Ashtavakra Gita is Ashtavakra, Swami Ashtavakra says Ashtavakra is talking to Janaka. Both are amazing masters. So that is the real conversation,
Okay, I'll do that.
And I've seen that Krishna's Gita gives a lot of people to interpret the way they want it. Everybody can interpret as per their convenience. Because I can talk 10 things to interpret what I want to convince you. You can talk 10 things to convince me what you want to interpret. So it can be interpreted. It has a lot of options to interpret the way you want. But best is Ashtavakra Gita, which is pure truth. You have no options to interpret the way you want. It is just the truth.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for that. And my another question with the manifestation is, do we have like, anything that we manifest? Are there any specific parameters that we need to follow? And are there any limitations to what we can manifest?
Tomorrow, from tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and another and day after tomorrow, all 3 days, the topic is on creative visualization and manifestation. So I'm going to cover a lot tomorrow, right? Yeah, there's no, I can't give you answer in one line. So it's better that you attend when you're attending, and anyways, next 3 days you'll have your answer.
Okay, sure. Thank
Yeah.
you. And
Thank you, Bharati. I'm sorry. Can we move on?
Yes,
Take
yes.
more questions.
no, one small question. Why?
Yeah, it's okay. We can move on, I think. Bharti, you're mute. Say. Again, I think we lost her. So let's go to the next. Yeah. Navki, are you there? Yeah, Vidyashi, go ahead. Unmute yourself.
Hi, I'm Sonika, and I stay in Hyderabad. Basically, I never did meditation. Earlier, I had spondylitis, and doctor has told me to do that. But I used to be in a waving, like falling down here and there. And then after pregnancy, I had lots of complications and started again with the yoga. I'm doing better right now. But when I try to focus on my mind, okay, so I get this visual of black and blue, and it's just so throbbing in towards my eyes, and on particular this part over here. So I try a lot to focus, and I just, feel it like tightly holding my eyes, and I said, I don't want to get distracted.
Sorry, focus on what you said?
I'm unable to focus on my breath because I don't feel the sense of my breath only. It gets shortened this much only. So I don't feel. And the more I take a deep, it gets automatically holded.
No, you don't have to take a deep breath, or you don't have to hold a breath. Whatever is your natural breath, whether it is short, it's fine. Just observe it. It's fine. And
So,
while you slip into a altered state of consciousness, and that time go in that journey, experience the journey. It's fine.
So what happens when I try to be patient? There is no things going on for 30 minutes. I'm able to focus completely. But the moment it's like 30 minutes, my body is activated something and I'm not able to focus at all. Do I try? Then if I try, I get the visual, like, kind of a blue, black, or something completely black, which is, I'm not able to understand why exactly it is happening. This is it like, or too much is going, because my mind is non-stop working, like even in the bed, even if I'm sleeping, my mind is like working 24/7. It's like that.
It's okay. So all the more you need more practice of meditation and continue it. Yeah, these are part of the process. These experiences, seeing colors, is very, very common in the meditational experience. Different colors. It's like, TV, the moment you switch on the TV, you first see colors and then the picture comes. So
yes,
you are activating your third eye. It recognizes whatever it is seeing in form of colors. Like a child, newborn, see everything in colors. But then as the grows his perception, he's able to see things as an object. The same way, slowly you will be able to interpret it yourself. So don't just bother why this, that. All this is part of meditational experience. Just do it. Okay.
Okay, thank you. And one more, the last question I've been asking, that I don't know exactly
meditating
about how to use on the general actually, because there are the numbers are given, there are the counts are given. So I have been asking this numbers of time, this question that on how to use. Can you just make a shorthand on that, and you can just put it in a group so everybody can understand that how that will function according to day wise actually.
So, follow the topic as per the day wise, or as per the topic wise, not as per the day wise. Because we have changed the sequence of the topic in between.
Yes.
Last 2 days. So please follow it topic wise, and accordingly you fill the journal. And gratitude is something you feel every day.
Okay.
Right?
Because
the homework, whatever the activity, whatever the awareness we're trying to tell you to practice is topic wise. Right? So just continue. Simple.
Sure.
Right?
Because I was making my notes on my another book actually, because I don't wanted to miss anything on that. If I miss something, so I can't correct on that. So I made my own personal things, what I have to note down, what I have to work on actually.
That's very good.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonika. All the best.
Thank you, Sonika.
Thank
Alicia,
you,
thank you.
Hi, ma'am. Hi, sir. Thank you
Hi.
so much for the beautiful experience. First of all, sir, it's been really nice since a week we are doing it. So my question is, like you say that we should be positive and we should think on what we actually want in life, right? But how do we ignore?
Hello. Before answer my question, where are you from? What you do, and then ask.
Yes, I'm from Chandigarh and I'm an entrepreneur. So I wanted to know, like you say that we have to focus on what we actually want in life, and but how do we ignore the things which is very toxic and toxic at home? Like it involves my family, my parents, my brother, sister. So how should I ignore that and still stay positive? Like I'll tell you. So the problem is my father. He's an alcoholic addiction. He has that alcoholic addiction. So every night we have that fight with him, like me, my brother, my mother with him. So I don't know how to ignore that and still stay positive. Yeah, I've even tried hope no technique on him. In the starting I really thought that it's working on him, but after some time I did not see any difference.
So yeah, this is a very common issue in houses where there's a toxic environment, and so everybody is going through their own journey. The only way you can help that person. So what happens is, if somebody in the family is alcoholic, we also get into a codependency cycle. I mean, in the way I interpret alcoholic or any kind of addiction is an obsession. As they have an obsession to drink, they will find any reason, anything to just drink, because their thinking is they're obsessed about what do I do? What do I do? The mind is fully running to just get that thing and have it, right? So even if they're behaving nicely to get that approval, so that somewhere they can sneak out, they will appear themselves and say, "Oh, I'm fine now. Tomorrow I'm not going to drink." So anything, mind is only finding reasons to. So they are obsessed by that thing.
Right.
Now what happens is when they are in obsession, the family also goes into the cycle of obsession that is called codependency. So you're also obsessed by what that person is doing, right? So day and night, you're also thinking of their so in a way, they are obsessed with alcohol, and you get obsessed with them. So
with
in
that person, right?
Night, we are thinking of that person only, right? And your obsession is not helping them in any ways. The more you think about the problem, the more you activate that problem. The more you activate in your
But
vibration.
actually, after alcohol, he gets abusive sometimes. So how to ignore that? Because obviously after that.
Sure. Work on the environment. Work on the environment, that is most important. Rather than and also when you lose your obsession, even that abuse will not work for you, will not bother you, because he's in an unconscious state. He's not in his conscious state. So it doesn't matter if he's abusing, let him abuse. So I know it is sometimes it is difficult, but it is possible. Once you lose your obsession, then his abuses will not bother you. It will not affect you. Right, and the beauty is when things change, it's a soul contract. Sometimes we even choose addiction as a part of a soul contract for you to learn something, for you to grow. And I'm going to cover it more in the workshops of relationships and soul.
Is it about karma? Like everybody says, it's about past karma. So you have to have that things like you have to.
Karma is a very strong word. So rather than karma, I'll say soul contract, where as your contract, you chose it in that circumstance in your life. And there's a reason why it has come to you, so that there's something that you need to learn about yourself. So just take one word, obsession, and just focus on your own obsession. Just try to break your obsession, and you will see that you will be happy, right? Bottom line is you want you to be happy, right?
Right.
And in your meditations, when you are in your own alignment, when you are in your own joy and inner alignment with your own source, with your own energy, with your own inner being, just visualize how you want him to be, and if he's the way you want him to be, whatever best you wish for him, and feel it as if it's already happened.
Okay.
The best service you can give to him is by feeling what you want him to be, and as if it's already happened, and how you would feel if that has already happened, right? That is the best service from the energy point of view you can give to him. Not worrying, not obsessing, not you obsessing about him. That is not going to help. Now,
So for
apart
some time, we should just detach ourselves with that person.
exactly. You have to break your obsession first, and only then you will be able to help him. Otherwise, you're not able to help him. And the problem is when this happens, when one person becomes alcohol, the whole he's obsession, but the whole family also gets passively obsessive, and they don't realize it. They think they are doing it out of care or concern, but eventually it is their also their obsession, so which they have to also forgo and get over with that.
And my second question is, whenever I do a meditation, so I complete it for like 55 minutes or whatever the timings are. But after that, my heads get heavy. Instead, like I feel calmer, but my heads get heavy.
It's a
Is
journey.
that normal?
This is normal, and not that it is going to happen every time. With time, yeah, with time, it won't feel. You will not feel heavy.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for the beautiful experiences. Bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alicia. Suyog, could we move to you? We can see you. Please unmute. Yeah, Suyog.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so thanks, Shreans, and thanks, Naukirat, for giving this opportunity. So my question is that, like, I faced retinal detachment in 2008, and I'm basically Suyog. Let me introduce. I'm Suyog Tapasvi from Pune. I am software engineer in TCS since last 15 years. So what happened is that, like, after this retinal detachment, my life has totally changed, like it's deteriorated, and I have tried various techniques, including pranic healing, Reiki, then all alternative medicines, but nothing works. And because of this, my life is in total disarray, and I even my family life and professional life, everything has got hampered very badly. So I want to know, like, why this happens, and like what can be the best solution for this? Like, how can I overcome this with meditation? Or I don't know, like, what would be the solution? Is it because of karma, or what? I really am failing to figure out what is the problem. So can you help me in this with your
first thing is to stop analyzing why, right?
Okay.
We worry so much about why things are not going right, and don't just let go and allow it to become better. We just keep obsessing with why are you worried about why don't you focus on your future, what you want to be? What is your vision of future? How would you like your life to be? Can you tell me?
Yeah, so my like aim is, like, I want to grow spiritually in life. So I want to know all the the different secrets of the universe, and grow spiritually and to realize God. So that is my overall aim of life. But I know it's a very difficult journey.
Going into spirituality is also a medium. What is your vision of life? What do you want to become?
Yeah, so I want to become a successful person in life, and give the best to society.
What will make you feel that you are success?
Whatever, like, I give the best to myself, to society, whatever I improve, better myself. So I think then that should be my objective. Or
again, what?
No, sorry, I did not get.
What is your vision of your future? What do you think success means to you? What do you think? Okay, if this is what is in my life, then I feel I'll be successful.
Yeah, so success, if like all my friends actually have been in US and settled in US, and
Friends,
yeah. So they are quite settled in life. I'm not
I want to know
settled.
about your friends. I want to know about you.
Yeah, so I am not settled in life, and
Vision. I don't want to know what you are not. I want to know what you want to be.
yeah, so I want to be like a successful man.
What is your term? What success mean? When is the definition of success? What will happen? Then you will say, okay, I am successful.
So success would be like if I become a mentor, like just like you, and I achieve this knowledge and impart it to others. So I think that could be a definition of success for me.
Okay, great. So finally we know what we want. So, and if that happens, what will that make you feel?
That will make me feel satisfied, gratitude, and that will think that that's my purpose of life is served.
So do you think that potential exists in the quantum field? Do you think that potential really exists to happen?
That definitely exists, and I know I can achieve that, but I don't know how to achieve that. That's the only problem.
But once you close your eyes, can you visualize that it's as if it's happening in your life? With closing your eyes, can you visualize that?
No, I cannot visualize. Actually, I feel a lot of obstacles, lot of resistance. I fail to visualize that thing.
Okay, good. So no worries. So at least now you got the clarity, and in the next coming workshops, I am going to teach you exactly what is the technique, how you can visualize, how you can actually feel what you're visualizing, and make a change inside. And now you know the sign. When things change inside you, things will change around you, and there's nothing stopping you. You're all what you want to become is just one Google search away. There's so much knowledge available in YouTube and everything. So there's nothing can stop you. And I'm going to teach again about goal setting and how step by step I'll take you, and just focus on what you want to be. Have a clear clarity of what you want to be, rather than focus on what you do not want to be. Again, you keep focusing on reaffirming your limitations. The truth is, you don't know what you want to choose, what you're not changing, you're choosing. So if you're not changing, then you're choosing, and you're reaffirming to your karma, to your situation. Oh, that's why I'm not changing. This is that. My friends have gone there, and I'm not happening, and that's why. But why not focus on you? Why not just focus on you and be aligned with your vision of future? Don't stop your self-talk.
That's absolutely right.
Stop your self-talk about your limitation. If you keep fighting for your limitation, if you keep focusing on your limitation, you will get to keep it. So stop that and focus on, first write down, first you need to have a clarity of what you want. What is your vision of future? You have to really find your vision of future first. The thing is, empty mind is a devil's workshop. So then again, unless you keep a vision of what you want to be, you are living the memories of your past. You're reaffirming your current reality, which is because of your past experiences, your past emotions. Because people have you're not the only one going through a challenge. You're not the only one going through some physical disability. There are people who are blind who are happy. There are people who are handicapped who are happy. And I will share some videos who are doing miraculous things in their life. So don't fight for your limitations. There's no, you are becoming a victim of you're becoming a victim in your own eyes. So don't think that you want world to sympathize for you. Stop being a victim. Become a master. Right?
Yeah. Yes. I want to learn from you, like how I can become a master of it and overcome that difficulty, the challenges.
And by the end of 28 days, you will become the master. Do you believe you will become the master?
I definitely believe. I know
So be it. You
will
will.
overcome it, but I'm
No but. Again, no but. If you believe it, you will see it. Okay?
yeah, I definitely believe it. 100%, 200%, I believe it.
Perfect. That's what I want to know. Amazing. 200%. That's good. Thank you.
Thank you. Jesse? Jessel?
Helpful, and
Hi, yes, it's me.
It's Jessel, right?
Yes, Jessie.
Jesse, hi.
Hi. First and foremost, thank you to our beautiful moderator, Navkirat, for...
Jesse, you can on the video if you can. Yeah.
Sorry, sir, I'm camera shy.
No worries.
Okay, no worries.
Just
Okay.
where are you from, what you do, and yeah.
Sure. I'm Jess here. I'm actually from Malaysia, a former corporate consultant. Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks to sir for your generosity for extending this course for free to everyone and for imparting your wisdom and insight. Truly grateful. And thanks to our moderator, Navkirat, for extending this opportunity for me to flag up my question. Yeah, I'll go through very quickly. So, sir, my first question is, I've been actually on this course for the past 7 or 8 days. So the initial first 3 or 4 days, I've been experiencing very negative emotion. The very first thing I got up from sleep, you see. So I don't know what happened. Is it something normal?
It's normal. It's totally normal. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Because I've not been experiencing this prior to that.
No, that's fine. That's normal.
Oh, okay. And my second question is, I noticed that some of my this exercise during the meditation for these past few days, I did some errors in between, like the clasping of hands, and also in between, due to the internet connection, it was down. So I opened up my eyes, and while doing the breath work or meditation, actually a lot of thoughts came in, which make it very challenging for me to, in a way, stay focused. I keep going back to focus on my breath work. So I'm just a little bit concerned. Will that affect the outcome of this meditation and breath work, sir?
Right. So, something, let's not take these things too seriously. There's always a second chance. This is not,
okay.
If you have missed one meditation or some network connection broke, I mean, all these are available on YouTube website, and always do it again. And again, in the first time, you think it is not to your satisfaction, or a lot of thoughts are coming, you're feeling, okay, we'll try it again, or we'll try it again. It's all a matter of practice, right? So don't take it so seriously. It's something which you have to feel the joy about it, the excitement about it. Don't feel, oh my God, I have not done. Nothing is going to happen. Nobody is judging you. Nobody is going to. There's nobody who is sitting above and is telling you, oh, you did not do properly, so I'll punish you. So
no, of course not.
Laugh at it. If something happens to it, laugh at it and say, okay, tomorrow I'm going to do better, or again I'll start and do it better. Right?
Okay, sure.
Enjoy the journey. Yeah, the journey is more important than the destination.
Okay, got it. Thank you very much for enlightening me.
Then the source only calibrates to fun.
Okay.
Make it an exercise for fun. Don't make it so serious. Yeah.
Sure. And I'm experiencing a little bit of hyper active in my brain these few days, even during the session itself. Is this common?
It is common because when you're meditating, a lot of times when things are buried down, some frozen memories, some frozen emotions, sometimes all comes up. So sometimes you feel hyperactive. So all this is a journey. The journey is not in directional, journey is spiral. Some days will be better, some days will be okay. So it's fine, this is the journey. Yeah.
Okay, got it. And my very final question, a very simplified one. I'm just wondering, during the meditation, the breath work itself, should we breathe in very, very deeply or just a very shallow or normal breathing?
So during breathwork, breathe deeply. Yeah.
Deeply. Okay, got it.
And exhale is relaxed. Yeah.
Okay, got it. That's all for my question today. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
All the best.
Thank
Have
you.
fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessie.
Thank you, Navkirat. Thank you.
Thank you. Kalash, are you there?
No,
Yeah.
ma'am, I am, yes.
Hi.
Hello, first of all, thank you, ma'am, sir, for giving me this chance. And I'm from Nagpur, Maharashtra. I'm 19-year-old. And my first question is that, sir, उससे पहले मैं ये बोलना चाहता हूँ कि मैम और सर, आप दोनों बहुत खूबसूरत हो और आपकी वाइफ बहुत अच्छी लगती है और लव यू, थैंक यू बताने के लिए। सही में जो आपने बताया कि डीएनए वगैरह का, कि अगर आप लव बांटते हो तो मतलब मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स ऐसा होता था कि दादी बोलती है कि कपड़े उठा लो, कपड़े निकाल लो, मतलब अगर अपन काम में भी रहे तो वो ज्यादा के काम बताती, तो उसके लिए मैं कभी चिढ़ जाता था। पर आज मैंने बहुत प्यार से हैंडल किया तो मुझे ही अच्छा लगा। तो थैंक यू सर, ये कंपैशन, पॉजिटिविटी, ये सब कुछ के बारे में बताने के लिए। मैं खुद पे बहुत काम कर रहा हूँ और करता रहूंगा। तो माय क्वेश्चन इज सर, हाउ टू एंड कंफ्यूजन, मतलब मैं अपने लाइफ में कम कंफ्यूज्ड कैसे रहूं?
तो पहले मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि आपको कौन ज्यादा सुंदर लगता है, मैडम और या सर?
तभी मैंने थोड़ी देर वीडियो ऑन किया था कंपैरिजन के लिए।
सर देखो, मैं लड़का हूं तो मेरे को तो मैम ही अच्छी लगेंगी। पर आप मेरी मम्मी को बहुत सुंदर लगते हो।
आपका क्वेश्चन मैं आंसर नहीं करूंगा, आप तो मैडम ही आपको आंसर।
नहीं, आप मम्मी को अच्छे लगते हो, आप दो आंसर।
ओके, कंटिन्यू प्लीज। सो आपने पूछा कि मैं कंफ्यूज बहुत रहता हूँ, राइट? सो यू नो, मेडिटेशन जब आप करेंगे ना तो धीरे धीरे आपका कंफ्यूजन खत्म हो जाता है। जर्नी फ्रॉम कंफ्यूजन टू क्लैरिटी। जैसे कंप्यूटर में हम बहुत सारे विंडोज खोल देते हैं, तो अगर विंडोज बहुत ज्यादा खुले हुए रहेंगे तो कंप्यूटर स्लो डाउन हो जाता है। तो हम क्या करते हैं, उसे बंद करके रिबूट करते हैं और फिर चालू करते हैं। तो मेडिटेशन इज लाइक अ रिबूट। कंफ्यूजन क्यों होता है? क्योंकि बहुत सारे विचार, ये भी करूंगी, ये भी करूंगी, ये भी चॉइस आ जाता है, राइट? चॉइसेस का जब बहुत सारे चॉइसेस दिखते हैं तो हमको कंफ्यूज लगता है। हम दैट इज व्हाट कंफ्यूजन इज। तो जब मेडिटेशन हम करते हैं तो दिमाग को शांत करते हैं, तो धीरे धीरे हम हमारा माइंड जब स्टिल होता है, हमें क्लैरिटी आना चालू हो जाती है। we get intuition when you tune to yourself. Intuition is in tune with yourself. तो हमें इंसाइट मिलते हैं, क्लैरिटी मिलती है। तो डोंट वरी अबाउट इट, जस्ट इट इज द बेस्ट टेक्निक to resolve your confusion, because then confusion is from your analytical mind, analyzing क्या करूं, ये करूं तो ये हो जाएगा, ये करूं कहीं गलत तो नहीं हो जाए। But when you meditate, you drop your analytical mind, and then you will get the answer. You'll get the right instinct, right guidance कि नहीं ये करो। When you make the right choice, you will feel inspired, you will feel excited about it. ठीक है ना? तो बस आप ध्यान करिए और उससे confusion एकदम दूर होएगा।
हाँ, और सर और एक क्वेश्चन था कि सर रेजिस्टेंस को कैसे ड्रॉप करूं? जैसे सर 10th तक एक बेसिक एजुकेशन रहता है तो हम वो कर लेते, फिर 11th 12th से स्ट्रीम चेंज करनी पड़ती है और उसके साथ में अपने कुछ पैशन भी रहते। तो सर मुझे समझता सब है कि इससे ये होगा, इससे सब होगा, पर सर मैं अभी भी, मतलब जब एक एम्पावर योरसेल्फ की वर्कशॉप हुई थी स्टूडेंट्स की, तब भी मैंने आपको पूछा था, तो आपने बोला था कि ये देखो कि आपको क्या एक्साइट करती है। तो सर उस टाइम पे तो मुझे एकदम कुछ नहीं था, पर अभी थोड़ा थोड़ा समझ रहा है कि क्या क्या एक्साइट करती है। सर फिर भी मैं ये पूछना चाहता हूँ कि वो वाले जो रेजिस्टेंस है कि कैसे मिलेगा, कब मिलेगा, मुझे कब समझेगा, उसको कैसे ड्रॉप कर दूं मैं?
तो रेजिस्टेंस नहीं है, वो तो अच्छी बात है ना, एक्साइटमेंट है। Resistance, when you deny, when you do not accept the present moment, all resistance is because of unacceptance of the present moment. Simple. जो करंट सिचुएशन है, रियलिटी है, उसको हम अनएक्सेप्ट करते हैं। तो फर्स्ट इज एक्सेप्ट ये है, एंड देन once you accept it first, then you'll come into the peace. The moment you accept the present moment as it is, it will draw you into peace. और जब वो पीस हो गया, फिर वो स्टेट से बी एक्साइटेड अबाउट व्हाट यू वांट टू क्रिएट, बी एक्साइटेड अबाउट व्हाट यू वांट टू मैनिफेस्ट। जैसे आपने कहा कि मैंने आज मेडिटेट नहीं हुआ, राइट? तो कितना एक्साइटमेंट हुआ, Every time you overcome yourself, it is a victory. Right? It's a victory. फिर आपको और मजा आएगा. इसकी ये जर्नी है. फिर आपको लगेगा नहीं, अगली बार मैं और अपने आप को ओवरकम करूं, क्योंकि ये आपको जोश से भर देगा, उमंग से भर देगा. ये बिकॉज व्हेन एवरी टाइम एंड विक्ट्री एनीवेयर इज अ विक्ट्री एवरीवेयर. अब आज आपने एक चीज में विक्ट्री पाई, कल आप 4 चीज में पाओगे. दोस्तों के साथ, हर सिचुएशन में, पढ़ाई में, फिर आप विक्ट्री पाओगे. तो आप इस तरीके से हर चीज में विक्ट्री पाओगे, और जितनी विक्ट्री पाओगे उतना आपका बिलीफ सिस्टम और बदलते जाएगा, अपने आप पे और विश्वास होते जाएगा. राइट? और यही जर्नी है. सो यू आर ऑन अ परफेक्ट पाथ. आप जो आप कर रहे हैं बिल्कुल परफेक्ट कर रहे हैं. एनी टाइम आपके क्वेश्चंस है, आप यू कैन राइट इट टू मी sd@shreansdaga.org and I'll answer you. Okay? All the best. And inspired के 19 you are joining, और आपको इनको इतनी inquisitiveness है हर चीज जानने की, सीखने की, that is super inspiring for all of us. Okay? Continue.
Yes sir, thank you. बस एक चीज बोलूंगा. क्वेश्चन ये, मैम मेरे को आपका स्टाइल बहुत पसंद है, और मैं डरता था कि मतलब कैसे स्टाइल में रहूं, कि क्या बोलेंगे दोस्त लोग, तो या फिर कोई सोसाइटी पर. मैम मैं तो अभी अपने स्टाइल में रहने वाला हूँ, जैसा मैंने सोचा है, क्योंकि मैं रैपिंग वगैरह भी करता हूँ और मैं राइटर ब्लॉक में फंसा हूँ. तो मैं सोचा कि मैम से पूछूं कि राइटर ब्लॉक से कैसे निकलूं. नहीं, फिर एक विचार है कि नहीं, मैं मैनिफेस्ट करता हूँ और अपने आप निकल जाऊंगा. तो थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू सर, बहुत सारा थैंक यू.
Thank you, Kalash. Thank you so much. Shreans, one more question.
Yes.
We are at 7:50.
Yeah, I am fine with one more question.
Yeah. So we'll just take Dr. Manjari Bakshi. Are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, but can't see you.
How to open?
Just switch on your video. Have you joined as panelist? Yeah. Yeah.
Ma'am, unmute yourself. Yeah, we can see.
Yes.
Yeah. Namaskar, Shreyanshi and Nevkirat.
Namaskar.
Myself Dr. Manjari Bakshi, and I'm from Raipur, Chhattisgarh. I'm an educationalist and NLP master practitioner. I resigned my job and wanted to forward my career as happiness coach. And so I joined. Yeah, thank you. So my question is that DNA changing with positive and happy thoughts, that is only for the baby in the womb, or can the adult also change their DNAs? And the second is,
वो तो उन्होंने एग्जांपल में वो बेबी का दिखाया, बट वो तो ऑफ कोर्स एडल्ट कैन चेंज.
Yeah. Thank you. And the second is
न्यूबॉर्न डीएनए, बिकॉज न्यूबॉर्न बेबी का डीएनए, क्योंकि उसका कोई वो पूर्ण निर्धारित नहीं होता है ना. दे वांटेड टू एक्सपेरिमेंट विद दैट, बट यस, सेम एक्सपेरिमेंट कैन बी विद एनी डीएनए, राइट?
Yeah, and that double slit experiment, the waves that explained by that, तो क्या ये पावर ऑफ जो हम बोलते हैं सामूहिक प्रार्थना जो हम करते हैं, तो वेव्स इतने तेजी से गति से एक इंसान करता है और बहुत सारे इंसान मिलकर एक साथ करते हैं, तो बहुत अच्छी वाइब्स और अच्छी चीजें यूनिवर्स में घटने लगती है. क्या इससे रिलेटेड है ये?
100%. When a lot of people do it together, the power amplifies. And it does not grow. It does not adds up. It multiplies, right? So it really, that's why group meditation is so powerful. And a lot of experiments have been done on meditation during the violence in Iran war, during the violence in Sri Lanka. They have experimented that a group of meditators got together and put an intention to see that peace, as if there is a peace in that place. And they have recorded that during those days, while their meditation was going on, the violence actually went down. And I'll share the name of the author. I'm just missing her name. The field. I'll share the name tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you.
She has done many experiments. Lynn McTart. You can read about her experiments. It says the field. So Lynn McTart she has done many experiments on this. which has group experiments, which can actually affect the field of the place with that intention. Yeah.
So I am the believer of Manas Puja from many years. So can I visualize all my family members in my Manas Puja, that they are devoting and they are practicing the puja and spirituality? That works?
So again, I mean, why do you want to change others? Why do you think your puja is right? First, tell me that.
No, I feel good when I visualize.
Feel good, but I feel good. I feel good in irritating others, and I want you to irritate others. Why don't you become like me?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You got your answer?
Yeah.
So that's the problem. We want to make everyone others like us because we feel what we are doing is right. But the other also feel what he is doing is right or he or she is doing right. Why do you want honor everybody's journey and honors everybody's choice? Practice non-interference. Why are you interfering in their free will? You don't have the right to interfere in their free will.
True. So in visualization practice, only we have to visualize ourselves, no?
Right. And if you want them to be happy, then visualize them to be happy. Why do you want to visualize that they should do puja so that they can be happy?
Okay. Yeah, right.
If you want the happiness for them, then visualize them to be happy. And how will their happiness make you feel that happiness also along with that? So that is that what do you want? Their happiness. Then visualize that. Why are you visualizing that they should do puja like you do the puja and then only they should be happy?
Actually, my thought behind that they should also get the punyas along.
It is your belief. It is your belief that the truth is आपकी पूजा से अगर आप शिव जी की या किसकी पूजा करते हैं आप?
शिव जी.
तो शिव जी की एक उंगली भी नहीं हिलती आपकी पूजा से.
Yeah.
The truth is, it is your belief in puja which is helping. Because of faith that he is guiding you, he is helping you, and you're able to drop the resistance. Because
actually,
of your
I visualize Shiva as a live person in front of me, and he is accepting my puja and all the things. Like that, I'm visualizing.
It is but Shivji is not doing anything. It is your belief in Shivji. अगर वो शिवजी की जगह राम होते उसकी जगह आप रावण में भी बिलीव करेंगे तो भी वही रिजल्ट मिलेगा आपको. अगर कोई रावण की जो पूजा करता हो जिसको रावण में बहुत विश्वास है तो उसको भी वही रिजल्ट मिलता है कि उसकी पूजा करने से उसको खुशी मिल रही है. तो इट इज नॉट कि राम या रावण या शिवजी कुछ कर रहे हैं. And those, especially they are gods, they are not interfering in anybody's free will. But it is your resistance, because you are dropping your resistance because of your belief system. तो आप खुशी महसूस कर रहे हैं क्योंकि आप उस मोमेंट में आपका रेजिस्टेंस चले गया. तो ये हो रहा है. अब दुनिया को बदलना बंद करिए और खुद पे फोकस करें.
Thank you very much, Shreans ji. Thank you very much. Wonderful thoughts. Thank you. Thank you, Navkirat, for wonderful hosting.
Thank you, Dr. Bakshi. So, Shreans?
Yes.
I actually, today when we saw the double split experiment, I could in my head corresponded to Purush Prakriti, that whole concept in our, like the Indian philosophy.
Can you just tell me? I mean, can you just tell for everyone? Yeah, what is it?
So it is believed that Purush corresponds to the soul and Prakriti corresponds to the form of the being. Right. And with observing the Purush remains constant, but the Prakriti changes only with observation. And that observation is our consciousness. Absolutely. So that corresponded perfectly to also what we discussed, I think 2 days back when you said, become the consciousness observing the program. Right. So it all kind of just binds together so beautifully. It's like a symphony of different philosophies and different absolute truths.
True.
Yeah.
Actually, all truths point to one. They all have different ways of telling us, teaching us, but the truth is one. Yeah. Right.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So thank you, everyone. We wind up here today, and tomorrow we meet for a fantastic session on the science of creative visualization, where it's almost going to be a dissection of the process, right, Shreans? How we creatively visualize step by step and reach.
Absolutely. So far, I discussed about, basically there are 5 steps of manifestation. I will discuss about first 2 steps, brain coherence and heart coherence. And tomorrow, we'll talk about the third step, which is visualization. And then we'll go to the another 2 steps. So yeah.
Perfect. So see you tomorrow, and see you with the master. See you for the science of creative visualization. Keep breathing, keep stretching, and see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.
And keep smiling. Thank you.
Keep smiling. Thank you.
It's a kind of magic.